there, YouTubers, and welcome to another pickups video. In today's video, we'll be having a good variety mix this time. Unlike last time we had a one-sided toy pickups, in today's pickups, we'll be having a mixed up variety. So, let's get to the pickups now. Now, first item on the list, we got Pokemon Red. Sure, the label might be damaged a little, but probably it was a kid who owned this, didn't take care of it, but for me it doesn't matter. My Pokemon Yellow is not the best of labels, but what I'm gonna do is I'm planning to rip off the label on my Red and my Yellow and get a reproduction label so it looks brand new. Sure, it might not be 30 bucks anymore, it might be 20 bucks now, but hey, for me it don't matter as long as you got a nice looking label. Now, Pokemon Red, I'm a buddy of mine, he owns a video game store, so he doesn't, okay, I traded him comics, and he doesn't sell comics, he just collects them. Like, he's a comic book collector as well. So, he picked out a couple of comics. We did equal value, like, value to value. So, he's fair, I'm fair. I just traded, because you know, I don't really collect much comics anymore. I got rid of most of my comics for video games and stuff for the YouTube channel, like equipment wise. So I came across some comic books, like I couldn't refuse the deal, because even if you don't collect, but you know you got someone who wants them and you know they're stupidly low, it's well worth it. So I picked up the pile. He took the 2 or 3 of them out of the pile, and we traded for the Pokemon Red. So good deal there. Now, next item on the pickups list is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. I love Naruto Shippuden. I'll put that up there on my top 5 favorite anime series. Now, some of you might be looking at and saying, hey, the original Naruto was better. We can argue that. I can do a whole segment on why Shippuden was better than the original. But that's all for another day. But I really love the Ultimate Ninja series, and this one I got from a buddy of mine about a few days ago. He had a bunch of games that he was wanting to get rid of. He had them all marked down at a reasonable price. Like he knew what they were because they were modern games. So he based them on the prices you would see at EB Games, and then he deducted. So, say a game was 10 bucks at EB Games, he would deduct them to 5 bucks. If a game was like 20 bucks, he would deduct them. Like, he would do half of what EB Games would be pricing their games at. Not brand new. Used, missing manual, and damaged disc. That's how the price he looked at, and then cut that in half. So, I got a pretty fair price. He did have one GameCube game, which his son knew the value of that game because his son kind of paid retail, like full price for it about a year ago, so he wanted his money back. I didn't know the game. If I knew what the game was, maybe I would pick it up, but I didn't know the game. So I picked up the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Now, I don't have Ultimate Storm 3, so I'm in the hunt for Ultimate Storm 3. And here, the condition of the disc is pretty clean, if you see. Very clean. Because the owner of the disc, owner of the game, he's about my age, maybe older, knows how to take care of it. He really takes care of his games, so I know not only am I getting a good deal from my buddy, but I'm also getting a good condition from a gamer that who knows how to take care of their stuff. Now, next game. This one I was thinking of saving for another day because I put these separate from everything else. It's a PC game. Like, have you seen how I separated my PC collection from my console collections and my handheld collections? I was thinking of separating them and doing an update on that later, or do a complete PC pickup. But I decided, why not? Why not just include it in today's pickups? Because we do have we got a good mix of stuff, so why not? And that is Revolution. Game made by Activision, and Activision wasn't a huge PC exclusive, but they did do good with Revolution. Game released in 2002, and here's something I'm gonna show all of you, for anyone who's just starting out buying PC games, or anybody who has PC games but don't know what Revolution is. Now here's something you have to know. You can have the box and the disc. You can call that complete. No, that's not complete. The Revolution came with Sudden Strike 2 demo. Now this demo was a GameCube demo, the main demo. It was also not only a GameCube demo, but it was also a PC demo, which means you can put it either on your GameCube or your PC. Now, they didn't do a lot of these kinds of things for PC games and stuff, but if you buy Revolution, you have to have Sudden Death 2 inside there to be considered complete, because this came with it. So be aware if you're gonna pick up Revolution. This one I also, same buddy of mine who I did the trade for comics, he called me back again because there was one comic book he really wanted, and he had Revolution, so he made a fair trade. Now, this, compared to the Pokemon game, it was a little bit of a better deal, because he was looking at like a $2 comic book. So, because my buddy, he didn't want this was his last PC game he had, so I just told him to take it off his hands, because he said he had it for like 3 months lying around, because he wanted his PC games gone. So he was okay to do the deal. So just remember, anyone who's looking to buy Revolution, either you're a new PC gamer or a current PC gamer, or just a collector for a long time but don't know Revolution, make sure Sudden Strike 2 must be in there, and it's a demo. Now, moving on from games, we're gonna move on to toys now. Now, these toys pickups are pretty great find. -1. 1 is not the best of finds, because you will see them around here or there, but it is for me being a big fan of said wrestler, and that is Edge. Now this again is a Jack specific. As I told you in my earlier pickups, I really love Jack specific over Mattel, and I love LJN over Jack. So Mattel figures, don't expect me to pick up any unless you have those like special editions where you see exclusive to said show or said store, and they're like crazy amounts, like 50, 60, 70 bucks, and you know that there's only said number like 1,000, 2,000, 10, like those Mattel's fine, because I know there's a collector value if I hold on to it in the box. Yes, but for collecting wise, displaying wise, Jack's over Mattel, LJN over Jack's. So this is a Jack specific Edge from 2004. This was when he's just started going into the rated R superstar gimmick. Not fully rated R yet, not until 2005. That's when he was fully rated R. This was when he just started out, so this is a pretty cool figure. I'm a big fan of Edge, and for some of my YouTube fans, you're probably gonna wonder, because I'm from Toronto. Exactly. Gotta rep your hometown. Gotta rep your hometown wrestlers. Now, the next two figures are great finds. Sure, they may be not that rare, but for who they are, they've got some value and great finds. And also the condition that they're in. First, we have an LJN 1984 Hulk Hogan. Now look at the condition of that. Now that's amazing. Minus the black paint that's smudged on there. Pretty great. This I got with the other figure, which is 1984 LJN Iron Sheik. Now these two I got them together. The Edge I didn't get when I picked these up. The Edge I got from another buddy of mine who I trade for wrestling figures. I give him, like I told you, my previous pickups, I give him Star Wars figures that I don't care for, and he gives me wrestling figures because he's a Star Wars and wrestling guy. He likes buying and selling, trading Star Wars and wrestling. So I give him Star Wars I don't like. He gives me wrestling figures. So I got the Edge from him. These, I happened to go to, it was like a random store that I saw. They were asking $25 for the pair. Now, anybody who's a wrestling fan and an LJN knows anything about them, $25 is a steal. It's not even a deal. That's a steal because knowing what they go for and knowing that Hulk Hogan's issue with the WWE right now, everything Hulk Hogan related, if you go, like, not current, like older Hulk Hogan related toys, posters, and stuff, you'll see them jacked up to shit now because the issues he's had. The price of older Hogan stuff have risen crazy. And Iron Sheik, well, he will never depreciate in value only because he's always working for WWE. He works backstage. Sure, in the 90s, he quit the company to do these smaller end bullshit like Greatest Wrestlers or Grand Wrestling and all that bullshit that was for charity that didn't really do anything good but only ruin their name. Right now he's working with the company, so this will never depreciate and this will only go up because of the issues. Now, final item on this list, on this pickups video that I picked up, I've saved the best for last, the biggest for the end. And that is a Panasonic Real 3DO Interactive Multiplayer. Right here. Oh, sorry, I covered my face. Here, I'll step back a bit. Here. There we go. The Panasonic 3DO FZ10 model. Like, for some of my YouTubers watching might not know what a 3DO is. It's Panasonic trying to get into the video game market and failed miserably because they thought, let's make a disc based off of our Panasonic discs. Let's make a 3D graphics. Let's make the graphics actually 64-bit while Atari Jaguar isn't 64-bit. And they lied about it. And let's see, who else we have in the market? Oh, we have Super Nintendo. That's not 64-bit. Who else is in the market? Sega Genesis. That's not 64-bit. But will be 64-bit because we're using a CD base. Oh, wait. Let's up the ante. Let's release certain games that have the option to play in 120 bits, which is what we saw in the PS1 era. Now, that was good. Graphically, amazing. The best graphic system for the early 90s before PS1 showed up. Now, open up the game, put in your disc, close it up. Now, the weird thing is why he didn't do good. Nobody supported Panasonic. Why? Because everybody looked at Panasonic. Don't they make TVs? Yep. Okay. Fine. Smart. Have a console to hook up to your TV. Don't they make VCRs? Yep. Oh. Wait, so they want to stop making movies and start making games? Okay, because the market's doing good. Wait, don't they make video cameras? Wait, so they're strong in the movie market. Right? Yeah. What else do they do? Nothing that I could think of that connects to game besides TV. Want me to give you more movie lists? Sure, by all means. Let's see, they had cassettes, which you put into your video cameras, and now you've got video camera cassettes. Let's see, we got CD-based films. We've got... So, what else do they have? Ooh, we have interactive CDs for your PC. What do? The games don't hook up to your PC. Oh, they help you with your music and your movie files. Okay, so Panasonic is very strong in the movie field with VCRs and movie players, video cameras, video cassette cameras, interactive discs. What does that have to do with the 3DO? Why would I want to support that when the company has a strong base in the movie field? I don't know, give it a try. They got 120 bits on some games and 64 bits on others. Why not? Now, what happened? Nobody cared. What happened? They flopped miserably. Why? They didn't even advertise correctly that they wanted to get into the video game market. Now, here's something else I'll show you about the Panasonic that made it a major flop. Now here, see that port right there? That right there looks like a Genesis port. You guessed it. They couldn't come up with their own idea. They just stole that from the Sega Genesis and said, hey, we'll make our controller look like that. So if you don't have our controller, you can play Genesis. Now, their controller for the 3DO. Right here, Panasonic 3DO. Player 2 hooks up into Player 1. So, and I picked up this 3DO FZ10, which is the equivalent to NES having a top loader, which is Model 2, more rare, more in the triple digits. FZ10 was Model 2, hoping they can make a comeback, but they didn't. Here's the original powers. I forgot to bring the component plugs, but I have the component plugs. They're sitting on my TV right now. I forgot to take them out of the TV, but I have the original component plug. But I will be doing, later on, I will be doing a full-on review on the 3DO completely. Like, I'll put out the 3DO, I'll have a couple of games with it. I'll show the display, how to plug in, how to not. I'll show the gameplay. Later on, I'll have a full episode review for that. For now, it's more of a showing of pickups. Someone came into my shop, when was it? 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago? Yes, 2 days ago. They came to my shop, and they said that they had a 3DO. I asked him which model, because most people have Model 1, because that's when some of the fans went for it. He said he doesn't know anything about it. He just bought it later on when FIFA came out, so I kind of had the feeling it would be Model 2, because FIFA came out on Model 2. Came back, he had Model 2. He said he had 4 controllers, but he lost them, so I managed to just get the one controller, all the hookups, and the system. So, there you have it. All in all, a great pickups. We got a rare console. We've got some amazing games. We got 2 uncommon LJN figures. One going up in price. The other one will always stay where it's at. And a Jack-specific Edge. What do you think of the pickups? Comment in the comment section below. What do you think of the pickups today? Comment in the comment section below. What do you think of all the stuff? Let me know. You guys, any of you know what a 3DO is? Comment in the comment section below. Are you guys looking forward for a full-on review for the 3DO FZ10 model? Let me know what other videos you want me to do, because I'm thinking about expanding the review section from just games and consoles. So let me know what else you want me to put in as far as video game wise go, besides just games and consoles. Let me know what else you want to see in later reviews. All in all, I say this was a good pickups for this episode. And now, as always, enjoy life and keep on collecting.